Ahem. Citizens of this city, it is I, your champion, your savior, the terror that faps in the night, the HeroFizzer, and good gosh, are we going to do quite a bit of, metaphoric fapping today. Yeah, I've got the Zenless Zone Zero music playing in the background just so, you know, we've got some kind of ambience. Because, as you can see, and as I had to change on the, on my Twitch just a little bit ago, because, you know, I do that a lot. And good evening to you, as always, Damp here. Happy to have you around. Yes, as... Did the music stop? Oh, it's loading? What the hell, man? Come on, I got, like, good... whatever. Just let it load, I guess. Anyway, as you can see, we are doing a tier list this evening for Zenless Zone Zero. And okay, again, the music. Come on, man. What's going on with you? Having this issue with YouTube lately. I don't know what's going on. Well, yeah, of course you had to show up for the... Because, of course, I'm doing Zenless Zone Zero, because, again, I was supposed to do this after I finished the 2.0 story update. Did not get around to it for whatever reason. We're doing it tonight, though. You know, again, as long as the... I know it's not real... Oh, wait. Ooh. Drops. I don't know if I really deserve... Okay, yeah, Twitch is giving me, drops enabled. Earn rewards by watching HeroFizzer play Zenless Zone Zero. Naturally, we're not playing Zenless Zone Zero. We're here for the streaming. Or the tiers, so... Alright, let's see if it's... Yeah, it is not cooperating for whatever reason. I don't know what the hell the deal is, but... it's not really that important anyway. Well, if it works, it works. Yes, as you can see, we have quite the tiers going on here. We've got, all the way up at the top, Breed. That should give you an idea of, you know... who is breed-worthy among this crew. Beneath that is Sit On Me. Naturally, the agents that, you know... Oh, you got you! Fufu, good, for you. I haven't actually drawn her yet. I forgot that the update actually happened. I've got at least, like, 40, reels coming my way to get to her, but congratulations for that. God damn it. Okay. Trying this. Okay. Now it should be back. Yeah, as I was trying to say. Yeah, so we got Sit On Me for the dummies. You know, the ones you want to be dominated by. I've got daddies and bros, you know, to separate the men from the boys. Or, you know, the bears from the boys. You get my point. After that, I've got the little sibling. Just because, you know, we've got a mix of the boys and the girls. And all in between. And it's like, which ones really radiate that energy of, you know, you're cute, but I wouldn't really consider you too much of anything. And, of course, at the very bottom, we've got head pats. Originally, I was going to just call this age uncertain. Because, you know, I have no idea how old or young some of these characters are. And it doesn't seem like Hoyo really gives a damn. So, I'm not going to either. In any case, I am going to start with a very controversial opinion, though. So we've got Anby here first. And this isn't S tier silver Anby. This is A rank Anby we're talking about. And I am going to be a little honest, a little controversial. She gets head pats. The reason for this is, yes, she has a very cool, very sleek design, very good look to her, but it's like, and with all due respect to her, the outfit doesn't really exhibit breed ability to me. Do you get what I mean? Standard tiers, it would be a faster... Well, yeah, definitely, absolutely. Like, that, I mean, what would even be the point? But yeah, I'm going with Anby just to this, but keep in mind, we've got 2 Anbys that we're working with here, so patience. Next up, we have Billy. And I'm not gonna lie, Billy is a bro. Billy is definitely the kind of dude that I would want to just sit down with and just shoot the shit while watching Tokusatsu. You know, try to binge our way through whatever Super Sentai Kamen Rider that we've got. You know, go through Gokaiger, watch Super Mega Force, and then go back to Gokaiger to remind us things can be good. I went on a tangent, but you know what? It makes sense with Billy. Honestly, and I also feel like Billy just exudes a certain energy. Like, I would argue he's like, if Travis Touchdown was Dante. Like, if you had Travis Touchdown with wielding guns instead of his lightsaber or whatever it was called in the game, I honestly forget. This would definitely be him. So, of course, that brings us to Nicole. I don't think I really have to say more. He'd probably do all the pose. Oh, he would absolutely. Are you kidding me? He would probably challenge me to a pose-off, and I don't know how I would deal with that. I wouldn't be as flexible as that guy is. Like, seriously, for somebody made out of bolts and metal, he is as flexible as rubber. Nicole, obviously, breed. Like, Nicole is the whole goddamn reason I'm even playing this game. Are you kidding me? You know, an S-Rank Billy would be very nice. I don't know if it'll happen, though. If anything, they'd probably do a rework of his character. Kind of the same way that, you know, whatever happened to Ellen Joe. I'm not really too familiar with it because I don't have Ellen Joe, and I would really love an Ellen Joe, but I keep getting screwed either way, so... Yeah, if Travis was innocent, that is the best way to put it for him. But yeah, I mean, come on. Nicole's she is just goddamn rocking it. Say what you will about her confidence and monetary needs and everything else, but Nicole can work it. She's got 2 outfits that can testify to that. Now I just wish I'd see both of them on the floor. Alright, next is, if I'm not mistaken, I'm blanking on some of these names for some reason, even though I've looked at them beforehand. Nicole had to work off that yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, okay, that's exactly who I thought it was. We've got Corin. Corin, you might think head pats, but let's be honest. She's got that goddamn chainsaw thingamajig, and I am not coming within range of that thing. So, she's going in a little sibling tier. Love her, cherish her, adore her, but I would not want to hug her because I know if I hug her, she's just going to bring that thing out of fear. Now we've got Ben Bigger. Which is kind of funny. He is a bear, yes. And obviously his name is Big Ben. I can't imagine why. But every time I think of Ben and bears, I keep thinking of Gentle Ben from The Simpsons, where they had a bear hosting a talk show. Weirdest thing on... Not the weirdest thing on Simpsons, but very bizarre all the same. Fairy might try to get rid of her so she doesn't sponge away the electric bill cash. She might reroute her into working the streets. I don't know about that for sure. But as for Ben, listen, he's a bear. Just that's really all there is to it. He's a one-eyed bear. Dude is going in the daddy's tier. What else do I need to say, really? He is daddy. He is a bear. He is. I mean, the dude is fucking cuddly. If he was the rug on the floor, I would want to be under him. Okay, all right. So we've got Anton. Yeah, Anton is just bros. Dude is definitely just the kind of guy that would try to get me to try the latest in workout routines and just flex and shit, and I would just be like, you know what, man, let's go to the bar, grab a few drinks, maybe I can try to help you as a wingman or something, because you really need one. Working streets, right? Yeah, why not? I'm surprised I haven't done that myself. Alright, Sakaku. I mean, I wonder where she's gonna go in this one. I don't remember what her official age is, but she just exudes the little sibling energy, but I think she'd be too much little sibling for me, so she just gets the head pats. Next up, Lucy, my girl. She isn't as prominent in my teams as much as I'd like her to be, but damn is it good to look at her when I get the chance to. I'm debating between breed or Tsunami with her, because, like, I'm pretty sure she is of legal age. Yeah, Anton is Ryuji if he went into construction. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Speaking of, yeah, I'll get back to that on a little later note. But yeah, with Lucy, I mean, she exudes the dominant energy, but it's like, even with the baseball bat, even with what she does to the three little pigs, I don't know if I could really see her, like, dominating me. It's like, I could hold my hand against her helmet at arm's length, and she still wouldn't be able to hit me with that bat. Yeah, it's like, you want me to take you seriously. You want to be the leader of the Sons of Caledon, but man, like, y'all just have that brat attitude that is just begging for breeding. So next, yes, 100% brat energy. Next up, we have Piper. Piper is a very odd individual, though. Because first glance, and I don't know about you, man, but first glance, when I look at her, all I can think of is, you know, she looks like she's a little kid. She looks like she's just a sleeping stereotype. But obviously, when you get to play the game, you get to know her better, you realize she's like a 40-year-old, or like 40, 50-year-old little lady. And it's just, in those pants, really? I don't know if I buy that, but sure. And it's just... Now, you know what? I know exactly where she goes. She's going in the daddy's tier. It's like, oh, I would ride her truck whenever I get the opportunity to. Exactly, she'd sleep through it. She is quite the pillow princess, ironically enough. But I can't really. I would definitely, you know, do the deed with her. I would breed her. But it's like, I don't feel like she's either the breeding energy or she is the dominant energy. She is daddy's. She is mature enough. She is the team mom, essentially. Need her to sit on you or sit on it? Yeah, she would have... So, she'd have to be the one grabbing my stick shift, basically. Oh, never in a million years did I ever think I'd talk like this, but here I am. I'm okay with this. Next up, Nekomata. I got nothing else for her. She's just got that head pats energy. Like, I mean, she is a freaking kitten. I would feel something just by rubbing her head, petting her hair, scratching the back of her neck. These are things I would feel. Like I would get something out of it, but again, I am very confused about her age in particular. So it's head pats, head scratches, all the kitty things, but nothing beyond that. All right, so after her, I believe we have. Let me just. I want to make sure I've got the. Yeah, it's Kaleda. Obviously. God, yeah, she has that brat energy to her. I think she is of legal stature, so I am not going to put her in the head pats, but she's a very confusing one. She isn't exactly, brat. She's a brat, but she is a brat that I know could kick my ass. Exactly. Nekomata's got the orphan cat in the box energy. That is all there is to her. But Kaleda is something like Kaleda, again, a brat that I know can kick my ass. Right, Nekomata's more likely to pounce. Honestly, I'm gonna put Kaleda in the little sibling tier, but that's only because I don't know where else to put her. Because, like, I know, again, she can kick my ass, but I just can't see her being a dominant person in a relationship. Bay energy. Well, of course, I mean, look at her. She's got the fangs, she's got the hair. The only thing she's missing is the eyes, and, she's not a frickin' rat. And, of course, we have Grace. Oh, Grace. Y'all are... You are frickin' beautiful. Let me just address that right away. You are a technophile through and through. I am pretty sure that there are videos of her on fuckingmachines.com where she has a dildo attached to her quote-unquote children, her robots, to say the very least. And she has footage of her doing all those things. Kaleda will remember that. I count on it. But yes, Grace, good God, she may be a technophile, but goddamn, she has that mommy energy, and you know what we gotta do with the mommies, boys. We gotta breed them. She is, dare I say, the pinnacle of breedable in Zenless Zone Zero. Maybe not the pinnacle, but she is goddamn close. I think if she wasn't wearing that weird work apron thingamajig, she'd only do it if you were piloting Eos. You know what? Whatever it takes. If I can get a Wise or Bell to if I can pay them whatever it takes to be Eos just for that, I would do it. I would frickin' do it. Okay. The footage is for research, yes. I mean, obviously, there is a lot of mechanics that you have to test out when it comes to the robots like that, so what else can you do? Lyacon. Now, see, Lyacon is a very interesting individual to me. I would say that he is he's somewhere like a 3 on the Kinsey scale, I'd say. Dude is probably bisexual, but does not want to admit. It's not so much that he's bisexual, but he only has his eyes on Hugo as far as he is straight with an exception. There we go. Okay, I've got it set now. That said, though, like this is the kind of dude that is, you know, he would hamper you. He would hamper the hell out of you. And who doesn't love hampering? Dude is going in the daddy's tier. I would consider him to be a bottom only to Hugo. Oh, well, listen, Bao is Bao. I mean, this is a woman who was like planning her pregnancy date with a fictional wolf, which I don't know. I want to say vampsexual. There we go. I don't know, what was it? Baldur's Gate 3 with Bao? That's what I think it was. But he definitely, he will take care of you. He is a daddy who cares. Like if you're doing role play, he will he will take care of you. He is a nurturing father. Rena, on the other hand, ironically enough, I think I'd let her sit on me. Here's my thinking. Like, yeah, she is a maid that is prepared for milking, I would say. Oh my god, I don't even know if I'm gonna do a YouTube highlight of this video. I think I'd get age restricted right away, but I don't care. I'm going forward. Ironically enough, Rena is mostly off of her feet on the battlefield. But I mean, goddamn, that woman can sit on me. Like, she has a very... Here's the thing. Prior to 2.0, prior to the recent updates and all that stuff, because they switched over VAs and everything else, I would say Rena is a very playful older sister. But she definitely lost something in the tone of her voice. And quite honestly, I think the same thing happened with Kaleda too. Grace survived somehow. Yeah, and don't eat her cooking. Good God, I would not want to... She would sit on me just to make sure I eat her cooking. Yeah, Grace survived the voice change pretty fairly. Rena and Kaleda did not. Rena lost the playfulness. She's very gentle, but not playful. Kaleda is still a brat, but she lost the roughness that comes with being a brat. But, yeah, Rena's our first sit-on-me energy. Okay. Oh, God, here's the one I really didn't count on. Soldier 11. I gotta be honest, Soldier 11's energy... I'm not sure where she would sit. Like, she's not... ironically enough, I don't find myself, like, attracted to her in the same way I do a lot of the Zenless characters. She doesn't radiate the dominant energy, even though she's very military, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? I gotta put her in the bros. Oh, you playing with Japanese? Okay. Well, to each their own. I just prefer the English voice acting whenever it's possible. Which, you know, I'm kind of iffy with towards Tomorrow Night, just because I don't know what to expect from that, but we'll get to that once we get there. Yeah, before I go any further, I gotta take care of one thing, so I will be right back. Just enjoy the music, folks. Okay, I'm back. She'd do it like it was a military assignment. Probably. I don't know. It's just... I don't feel as connected with Soldier 11 as I do with a lot of the other characters. Probably because I didn't get her until, like, much later. Ironically, in the Silver Anby, when she was available. So, naturally, I don't have Silver Anby, but I have Soldier 11 now. Guess who else I don't have? The next character on our list, Ellen Jo. And... good lord, does this one actually piss me off. Because I tried the first time around. I tried the second time around after I got another character that's later on here. And I still don't have her, and I'm so upset because god, she, yeah. If I had to, she's the definitely sit on me energy. Like, I would let her drop that big fat shark tail on my face and just let it suffocate me. Just let her use her fangs to just toy with my skin. Just chew away, just make me think, and it will do things. Oh lord, will it do things? Alright, and that brings us to Zhu Yuan. Zhu Yuan? I'm actually not 100%. Like, she is very, she is very by the books. She is very commanding. So you probably expect her to go into the sit on me tier, but it's like, nah, man. Nah, I could just pull those pants apart and just, like, go right at it and, grab that handle, pull her in, and we'd be all set. Yeah, he passed on Ellen to get Zhu Yuan. Well, yeah. It is kind of frustrating that I don't have her. If only because right now, as it stands, I only don't have HeroFizzer. Oh boy, maybe. Just maybe. I wouldn't let her, like, eat me. It's just, like, toy with the skin, like a chew toy. It's like, it would kind of be like, there are, like, various, tools for the kind of things that her fangs would cause. And it's like, there's, like, stainless steel, fingers, there's, like, the little pinwheels. Like, there's a lot of sensory going on with those shark teeth. Like, I wouldn't let her eat me. I mean, if you know what I mean. Giggity, giggity, giggity. miHoYo knew what they were doing with those handles. Oh, definitely. They knew what they were doing with the cop design, I think. And like, half of these characters have latex or leather pants, so they had to have known what they were doing. Especially the way that they built some of these characters. Speaking of built, our robotic officer, King Yi. King Yi? King Yi? Doesn't matter. Yeah, she is, now, obviously, she's going in the top tiers, but I'm not sure where exactly she would go. She is either breed or sit on me energy. Like, you compare her to Piper. Hernandez paper trail ripping off your flesh. I don't like the sound of that. Where was I with King Yi? I don't know, because, like, she is, obviously she has, like, the mind of an old woman. Compared to Piper, though, I think she's much older. But she sounds like a girl that has experience. But again, she is an officer too, so it's either... honestly, for a short stack robot, she has got a nice butt, so I let her just sit on me. Yeah, so... I mean, fuck it. Jane Doe, sit on me. Breedable mommy figure, yes, but she, you know, I would let her just to sit on me. She could toy with me all the livelong day, and I would not give a damn. Just let her go to town on me. I mean, goddamn, Jane Doe was like the figure piece for the ability to just let your agents walk around town, and walk around town she did. Like, when she took a step on the sidewalk, you saw it. You felt it. And I think that's just beautiful. I do have to be honest, though. This is not a good sign for the character when I keep looking at him and I just have to ask myself, who are you? Oh god, I hate this. Not the character, just I hate that I can never remember his name. I'm looking it up right now, but I'm not looking in a good spot, I think. Looking for the pub second phone. Can't find a thing. Oh well, I guess that's... Oh, Seth. For whatever reason, I keep thinking his name is Nate. Beautiful. Yes, Seth of PubSec. I know what he's affiliated with, but problem is, Seth, I don't know, man. It's like, I know what he played a big part in Jane Doe's side story, but for the life of me, it's just, I can't really think of much of him as a character. Even when it comes to the fan art stuff, all I see him in is, you know, like it's either he's getting played with by Jane Doe, or I've seen people putting him in the top and as part of their relationship, but it's like, no, man, no. I'm sorry, this kid just does not exude that energy. So you know what? I can't even put him in a bro. He's just a little sibling. He really does just exude that energy. And I'm sure somebody's upset about that, but what can you do? So that brings us to Fizzer. Obviously, she's a leader of the Sons of Caledon. She is the temporary overseer of the Outer Rings. She is a fun personality. But man, yeah, no, I know exactly where she's going. Quite frankly, so's Bernice. How could I say no? I mean, goddamn, Bernice is just the bubbliest of personalities. Like, you know, give her a couple of nitro fuels, I'm sure she would work me dry throughout the night. Get me involved in that little brain rot session dance of hers too, and see how that goes. I am curious when we'll see his older brother. You know what? Yeah, they did tease him away. I'm very curious to see what he's all about. Like, or if we're ever even going to see him. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's important enough to really bring about. Maybe we'll see him during 2.0, but I don't know. I'm not holding my breath for him. And make sure to hold her hand while breeding her. I don't know if that's for Fizzer or Bernice, but I would do so either way. Yanagi. God, you know, Like, you would think that Yanagi would just be the breedable type, but quite frankly, I expect her to just sit on me. Obviously, you know, she's an office lady, beautiful figure, but I am certain that she has worked the poles. I am certain. The way that she drops down during one of her finishing attacks, I am positive this woman was a stripper, both in the old capital. Like, before New Eridu, beforehand, before all that stuff, she had to have gone through the poles. If Bernice sat on you, she'd probably rave while doing it. I think that's the only thing she'd be doing at that point. Lighter. God, yeah. Lighter is daddy. He's got the gruff voice. He's got the cool attitude. Obviously, he can, you know, he can break for a joke every once in a while, but this man, like, this man has you just know, this man has a harem in the outer rings that is just waiting with bated breath for them to choke them, for him to choke them out. Yanagi takes initiative. After all, Sakako needs a father figure. Oh, she definitely does, but I mean, she had to, beforehand, she had to work some kind of a job. Lighter, yeah, I would give Lighter the daddy, though. That is, the man has gotten his due. Alright, so next we have, yep, Harumasa. Asaba Harumasa. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of this guy. I'm sure he's good. He reminds me very much of 87 cartoon Ninja Turtles Raphael. He is crude but rude. Not quite the party dude that Michelangelo is, but the man has a mouth on him. I think he's gotten some excuses because, you know, he's down with the sickness and everything else, but I don't know. I would probably put him in the little sibling tier as well. Not quite a bro. Not quite. He doesn't have the daddy energy, but he deserves more than head pats for sure. Miyabi, on the other hand, I'm debating. She's either little sibling or she is head pats. Tough as nails. Strongest fighter in all the area too, but the Void Hunter, obviously. Everyone's favorite lazy twin. Okay, yes, good. You see it too. I think that's my thing with Seth too. Like, he doesn't build the same way as Harumusa, but he definitely has kind of an energy to him. But yeah, there is definitely twink energy in the lad. But yeah, I'm going back to Miyabi. Miyabi is tough. I don't know, what would you think for Miyabi? Because quite frankly, there are a lot of these that she could fit into. Like, she obviously deserves head pats. She's supposed to be the leader of Hand, but she really doesn't exude that energy. She's not dominant. Miyabi's father, continue the bloodline wise. Yeah, but see, that's wise. It is tough. I'm not feeling the breeding energy, though, is the problem. She could probably sit on me, but she also just exudes, like, the little sister energy. Especially between her and Yanagi. Ooh, so tough, so close. You know what? Just to be safe, I'll put her in Sit On Me. Yeah. Again, doesn't really exude that energy, but I feel like she's above being a little sister, too. But, of course, that leads me to my favorite pair, Astra Yao and Evelyn. And it's like, again, Astra Yao, she is... I would argue she has bimbo energy to her. Not like bimbo in the way that we treat it in, regards to adult content. But she's very bubbly, she's very boobly, she is just fucking chipper, man. Like, I wish I had her optimism. I wish I had her positivity. I wish I had whatever she's having. And yes, that was a Harry Met Sally reference. Miyabi also gives off repressed sexual frustration. It is possible. That does seem very likely. I would not argue against that. But I can't see her beyond anything above Sit On Me. But I think it's very clear where we're going with Astra. And you know what? Evelyn could fucking... Like, goddamn, man. There's a character named Miyabi in this, huh? Yep. Yeah, but she's different from the Miyabi from Senran Kagura. Obviously. I don't think Senran Kagura really has half-animal characters. And yes, hello to you, Skullbone. Happy to see you. You missed out on some of the Senran Kagura streams recently. I will be doing another one on Friday. Debating if that's going to be it or not, because I'm compared to where I was with Hanzo, like that was like what, 3? I'm at 3-7 right now, I think. Like we're 3-2. We're in chapter 3, so we're close to the end of that. But yeah, back to the tier list. So we have, we've got Astra Yao as Breed. Evelyn, like my lord, my lady, the heavens of this woman. I don't know what it is. The energy that she exudes. I can't think of her name, but it reminds me of, who's that character that Amelie plays in, Kaguya-san Love is War? Where she's, Kaguya's, helper sort of thing. Like, she reminds me of her. She's not... She's, like, in this weird, middle... She's, like, kind of like, Sai Nijima from Persona 5, where she's not quite an adult, but she sure has the maturity of one. She definitely has, like, Dami mommy energy, and, like, watching her run, my fuck. Like, the way those legs move in those pants, mother of God, whoever designed her, I pray to you every day. I've been busy. I can always rewatch streams. You sure can. I think you're gonna love the bits I have with Haruka. Like, she is all over the place in this one, so you compare it to the Hanzo route. Oh, that is fun. God. Like, she definitely could sit on me, but I think I would just... She just... Put me in a room with her and Astra, and just... I would fucking go feral on both of them. Alright, so that just brings us to Silver Andy. Again, the one of two right now that I don't have. I actually ran through the game last night just to get some B footage for when I eventually do the highlights for this particular stream. And it's like, I'm definitely missing out on two of them, so... Not familiar with ZZZ, but I like some of the designs going on here. Oh, dude. Like, if you can find any footage on YouTube or even, like, Reddit, you will not be disappointed. I can guarantee you there are probably ass shots of the ladies all over the place. You will not be disappointed. As far as Silver Ambi goes, like this is a Silver Anby that is at full power. Oh, vocals. This is new. A little distracting, but I can manage. Silver Anby, like you compare her to the A rank, who's just head pats. Like she definitely exudes a more powerful energy. Very quiet though, very blank. I have no doubt about the new not safe for work artists. Oh, not even just the not safe for work artists. Like the actual in-game footage, you can see they put jiggle physics on the women. You know, Evelyn, Astra, Jane Doe, just to name a few. Like, you will be amazed. You will be mesmerized, I promise. Like, even if you don't play the game itself, just watch. Almost scary how fast they are, honestly. You know what? You are not wrong. I can definitely remember when Pokemon Sword and Shield, when that game first came out, you had, you know, like Sonya, the minute she snapped up on screen, like, there was stuff out the wazoo with her, and the second that Nessa showed up, she stole the spotlight almost immediately. In other ways, but we're not going to talk about that. And even the Scottish Gloria, the Scottish Pokemon trainer, like that was like the amount of people that got on her is fascinating. Bay is another one too. Yeah, like, it's just I wish I had the ability to work fast on these things like these people do, but for me, it's like I've mentioned this before. I'm a writer, so it's harder to really get a grasp on writing a character when you don't have any information on the character other than their looks. Like, I wrote a story once where Sonya was, you know, supposed to gather the starter Pokemon for, you know, the trainers, but it turns out in the actual game, it's Leon that gives you the starter Pokemon, so it's like, oh, fuck. What the hell do I know? Alright, but let's just get back to the stream real quick, the tiers real quick. Can't believe we're almost done. Silver Anby, you know what, like, you can definitely see more of her figure in this outfit, and I think the heels help her out a little bit, too. That said, though, like, I could definitely see this Anby being in the breed territory. Kind of close to sit on me, but I guarantee you that she has, you know, she puts her electricity to good use. You are gonna feel it. So, next we have Pulchra. And, you know, like, this is the woman that just, she is just begging for you to just make a move on her. She will mock you, she will taunt you, she will tease you with that fluffy, warm tail of hers. And, yeah. Not to mention, she's a fucking furry. That is breed territory. Like, I would love to just touch those fuzzy knockers, feel them up under her shirt, and just... Oof. You know, when I play this back later, I'm going to just listen to myself and wonder, what the Are you feeling it now, Hero? Are you feeling it? I am feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Trigger. I mean, obviously, she has the, Ooh, I'm sorry. I need to see what this song is. Come Alive. Okay, thank you. I think this is the song that plays when Miyabi is using her when she's striking down Preacher, right? Because like this goes hard, and like that scene was fucking nuts. But yeah, going back to Trigger, you know, what? I do have some thoughts on this one. She, you know, obviously she's blind, so her other abilities have to kind of work around that. In fact, everyone knows what you're referencing shows how SpongeBob is ingrained in our culture. Which is kind of hilarious, because SpongeBob started like around the time that I was starting to get out of Nickelodeon cartoons and everything else, but I still watched it somehow. Probably because I had relatives who were still watching the show. It was like, I was just fascinated with the goddamn sponge. And there are episodes of that early season that really are great. But it like every other show that lasts as long as it does, it's just, at some point you have to wonder not if, but when it will end. Somewhat disappointed that the girlie that looks like Hako's Bales is little sister. Talk about crushed expectations. Oh, hey! Babe, hey! Happy to see you! Welcome! Glad that you're around. It's not so much, it was like, Hako's Bales was very hard to pin down. I gave her the little sister, little sibling, because she is very brat. She's not... Everyone was fascinated with the sponge. It was bad after the movie in later years. You know what? I do have to agree. Like, the movie should have been the end of it, but there were some good episodes after the fact, but I do digress. Okay, but yeah, Hakos was just... I put her in Little Sibling because she was just very hard to pin down with this particular bit. So, yeah, I know what I said. Hard to pin down. Listen, she would not kick you if she could. She would. Let's not lie, she would. I'm gonna put Trigger in sit on me energy, though, because... You know she needs a nice place to sit when she's doing her sniping. And what better place to do it with than to be my face? Use my face as a cushion. Just take care of that. Okay, well, that brings us to the Mockingbirds. And, Vivian. Ugh. Damn, Pierre, I know you're not going to like this one, but she's going to give you the Makima treatment. Yeah, exactly. Like, here's my... Listen, Vivian is the Phaeton's biggest fan. She would get on her knees and suck Wise off if her life depended on it. If his life depended on it. If he were doing, what was that movie? God damn it. 2007 movie. I had a client referenced it when they asked me to do a fragrance story a couple months back. I think it was a Jason Ramirez 2007 movie where the guy is injected with a poison and he has to go for 24... He has to keep his adrenaline going. And I can't remember the movie. God damn it. She'd do it if a stranger's life depended on it. Yeah, she would do it. Okay. You know what? No, I was going to consider, like, Little Sister or even Sit On Me, but nah. Vivian just... She has those fuck me heels. She has the goddamn fuck me platform Lolita heels. She deserves to be on that, on her back with those heels up in the air. Oh, there, I said it. Okay, so that brings us to Hugo. Hugo, listen, if I had to pick a celebrity that Hugo's voice reminds me of, I would say Sea Dog VA. Like, he oozes that charm. He's the kind of guy who he oozes a charm, and it's just, the second your ears hear it, it's just, you start fawning over it. And more than anything, the bratty twink. If anything, I would say that, Hugo, you know what, screw it. Like, he oozes a charm, he oozes a charisma. But I am not afraid to just push him on his back and just put him in his place. So yeah, we'll put him in the breed territory. He's a brat to Lyacon. He would top Lyacon, though. I would still hold on to that. He would top Lyacon. He would take care of that werewolf booty. Alright, so next... I don't think there's any other objections. I think Yixuan. Okay. Yixuan she is a very mentor figure, motherly figure. She is another one that, she's not quite as boobly as Astra, but she definitely has that energy to her. Very protective, though. I am going to put her in the breed territory, though. She could definitely sit on me. She could definitely do that to protect me and teach me a lesson if it meant, you know, being educated about the shrine and whatnot, but until Lycon overpowered him, but surprise, Hugo's a power... Yeah, you know, I always forget that about Hugo. He would be a power bottom. You are absolutely right. That's on me. Alright, Pan Yinhu. I always forget his name. I don't know why. You'd think I'd be able to remember a name like his a little bit better than that, but... I don't know. He doesn't really have the daddy energy that Ben does. I would probably put him in the bros territory because the man knows how to cook. He's got a goddamn wok on top of his head that he can use to, you know, make a good meal. Yeah, the new characters are a little harder to remember. Although, we're down to the final 3 anyway. Yixuan is easier because you spend most of the story with her. Pan Yinhoon is a little bit tougher because I don't really get to know his personality throughout. He's legally distinct Poe. He really is. And I don't know why that was the first thing that Hoyo thought to do with the region. Other than to just get another thiren in the area. But, you know, we've also got Ju Fufu, who... Listen, okay, so, like, her story just came out. I have seen that people have been saying, oh, she's much older than she actually is. But I'm sorry, I still can't see her as anything other than a little sister. Like, little sister and head pats, just to piss her off and see what happens. Because I know, I am 100% positive that she would want to get a ride, or be dominant. But it's like, no, you're little sister territory. But her excuse is just, I want to see what she does. I want to see how she feels being treated to the little sister tier. But her people need to repopulate. You know what? Get Wise to do it. If she wants to repopulate so badly, let her do it. Make her do it with me. We'll see what happens when we get there. So, yeah, that just... Honestly, that brings us to these, the last 2 here. I didn't realize I scrolled down too far. So you could probably see that, Caribbean, that yacht ad down at the bottom. I'm gonna just leave it there. These aren't characters that have been properly introduced to the game yet, so I'm not going to rank them because I don't know enough about them other than their looks. I could probably go on their looks very easily, but yeah, I think this is it. This is gonna be the this is our Zenless Zone Zero tier list. I gotta say, that is... Did it download? I'm gonna... Okay, I'll double check it. Wait. Oh, wait. Duh. Wait. Crap. I don't know how much of that got shown, but... Oh, boy. Okay, it doesn't look like anything got shown off, but... that was just my download window. I don't know why I would do that on stream, but... In any case, there we go. That is my Zenless Zone tier list. You know what? I am confident in this one. I am happy with how this turned out. We've got a nice looking list of people here. I would say everybody is potted into their place. They are on their proper shelves. I gotta say, this actually lasted a lot shorter than I expected it to. The Senran Kagura one took me, what, hour and a half? And that was because I willingly decided to go through the New Wave, New Link list. I got nothing else to add. But thank you guys for watching me. Any other tier list you'll be doing in the future? That is... So, I want to do... Oh, thanks for the heart. Thank you for the heart, honey. Okay, so, sorry, I got distracted. Answer your question. There is one more tier list, but it's not going to be a waifu tier list or a crush tier list or anything. I don't know when I'm going to do it, too, is the other thing. It'll probably be like another Wednesday night like this. Maybe Sunday or a Saturday that I need to fill up. But it's not going to be like one of these. It's going to be... the next one I plan to do involves Power Rangers. Like, I've already talked about it, so no worries, but... the plan right now is to, you know... That's gonna come another day. Maybe not this week, maybe not next week, but we will see. So, as for what's coming up next, tomorrow night, shocker of shocks, I'm planning on doing a short, a keyword, planning, on doing a short stream. I'm calling it a gaming taste test. But it's not, you know, I'm not like tasting soda or anything else. The idea is this a game or a story that I want to continue forward with? And it comes out on Steam tomorrow. It's already on mobile, but I'm not going to touch it until I do Steam. Although I really should make sure, you know, everything's lined up and prepared for that moment. But yeah, I'm going to do just to see if... Persona 5, The Phantom X. Because I want to see if I gel with the new cast of characters the same way I did with Persona 5. And, you know, to see if there's interest in those characters. Because, obviously, you know, Persona 5 has a huge fan base, both inside and outside of the adult demographic. Oh yeah, no, I was a big fan of Power Rangers. I haven't watched them since Dino Charge, though, which was just before Saban sold them off to Hasbro. So there's a lot of seasons I'm not as familiar with, but I love to talk about them. There are seasons I love to hate talking about. It's kind of like if you gave me a YouTube channel and I had a review show that I do regularly, but I also do Power Ranger reviews on the side. I would probably talk about one particular season for a good 2.5 hours because, dear lord, there is a lot of shit to go through. Like, if I did a tier list of Power Rangers, I feel like it would go on for a very, very long time. I don't like to get angry, but that is a season I am willing to get angry about. But yeah, so tomorrow night is Phantom X. I want to see if I gel with the characters, and see if it's actually worth following the story, even if I'm not interested in playing the game on the regular like I am with Zenless Zone Zero. Friday night is going to be the continuation of the Heavy Joe route for Senran Kagura, and if we end up finishing that on Friday and we don't have anything to do for Saturday, the plan for that is to do a watch-along stream where, I'll have it on screen, but I don't know if it's going to be unarchived because I don't know about the legality of having a stream like that on Twitch. But I want to talk about the original Family Guy pilot now that it's been found in full on YouTube. And, there's a lot of places where I can find it and watch it, so there's going to be that. I do want to just address this really quickly, because I want, the last thing I have planned at the moment is Sunday night. I want to do a particular test, a taste test on Stellar Blade and its demo to see if I'm actually going to be interested in playing that game. Because I know I said, way back in Mass Effect that, I was very iffy about playing the game because of the creator's interest in generative AI, and now I find out that Tencent might have been helping to fund the games and the studio and everything else, and it's like, you know what? Screw it. At least give it a try. Give it a fair try. See if I can actually get into it beyond Eve and all the Rule 34 stuff. Okay. I'm done. But yes, this is the complete tier list, so I am good to go. And I hope you guys are too. Thank you for joining me, even if this was a very short stream. I actually didn't expect it to go for this short as it was. I actually figured it'd be a little bit longer. But yeah, that is it for the night. Thank you all for watching, and you're welcome, Dampier. Thank you for being around as always, and thank you, Skullbone. Thank you, Crimson Cat. Love you that you guys were here for this. Loved, I'm happy to just let loose for a change. I'm starting to feel a little bit more relaxed in streaming. I just hope that shows off in the future whenever we start moving on to other things. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So yes, we will come back tomorrow night for Persona 5 The Phantom X. Just give it a little taste to see if it is worth investing time into the characters and their story at least. God, how long have I been streaming? Let me double check. I gotta check my because I keep recordings of all my videos, but not the videos, the streams themselves, but I want to say I've been doing this since at least April? Yeah, April at the earliest is when I've been streaming. I did stream, Peach Beach Splash back when it first came out, but that was on PS4. I didn't know that I had to keep the VODs because I didn't know that they got deleted off Twitch, but that is besides that. So, yeah. Geez, 2 months at least. And on the regular. I don't do it on a daily basis, but I am realizing that I've been doing it a lot more per week. Probably because, you know, I just want to try to find time to do some of these things. But hey, I'm glad I'm doing it. Not that long, but a decent amount of time. Yes, like, I have been... I missed Dampier going to sleep. I hope they have a good night. A decent amount of time, yes. Like, if I'm going back through my Mass Effect playthrough and going through the highlights for YouTube, and let me just say, a lot of, God, there is so much dead air. And, you know, you compare that to the 3 hours that I spend dubbing Senran Kagura and riffing over things, or even something like an hour of this, and it's just, it is day and night. I'm hoping this energy continues in the future. And I hope that a lot more people get to see that. Boy, this track is really hitting the vibe right now. Alright, but for real, thank you everybody. Thank you for watching. Happy to have done this. Happy to just get all this off my chest and just let my mouth run wild for a change. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. Same Fizzer time, same Fizzer channel. Take care and good night.